Ohio Wesleyan offers the best of both worlds. The idea that you're going to find everything you want in a big school in terms of resources, opportunities, yet at the same time we're small enough that we can afford students a 12-to-1 student-faculty ratio and the personal attention that they desire to succeed in the classroom. We have a saying that we are the opposite of ordinary. It's much greater than a slogan or a sales pitch. We are the opposite of ordinary. I think we can give our students everything they want out of a big school, but with the personality, the personal support of a small private liberal arts and science initiative and curriculum. We have dedicated faculty. We have a coaching staff who will go above and beyond to give the student athletes the best possible experience. And I think when it's all said and done, that's what it's all about. So beyond the championships we've won, beyond the success we've been able to accumulate, the best thing about Ohio Wesleyan simply is the people, and that's why I'm excited for the start of each new year to work with new faces and to help the people currently in our program continue to grow and develop, not just as athletes, but as people, first and foremost. Many of the most important things we do don't happen between 4 and 6 o'clock when we practice, but they happen the other hours of the day, whether it's mentoring a student one-on-one, whether it's spending time across campus, going to events that our student athletes are involved in, and making sure at the end of the day that they know that we are their family away from home. Many programs will talk about the family environment. We live it every single day.
On the records you can see that we're a pretty successful team, but I think the best part are the things that you can't see. It's that we're so close, we're all best friends. Everyone hangs out together after practice, outside of practice hours, on the weekends. Teammates live together, and that's by choice, not because we have to. I've made some of my best friends here.
So one of the great things about this program is the close relationship everyone has with their coaches. We're all, they have this open door policy where we can come into their office and talk about anything.
I can tell you from personal experience, I've made some of the best friends I've ever had here on the track team.
We're very unique, I think, among all college programs, but certainly among smaller college programs at the Division III level, in the fact that we have 3 full-time coaches. This allows us to spend more time with student athletes, certainly specialize during the practice setting to make sure each student athlete receives the best personal attention they possibly can. However, throughout the day, we have a full-time strength and conditioning coach, Seth McGuffin, who will mentor student athletes in the weight room, help them develop in that manner. Coach Matt Wackerly, our distance coach, is in charge of our mentoring program. He meets with student athletes daily to make sure that they are on track academically, developing structure, developing time management, to make sure we're taking a proactive approach to the academic process. And with the 3 of us being here full time, we can better help student athletes grow and develop in a holistic manner.
You know, I think what makes the reason our cross-country program has been so successful, particularly in the last 5 or 6 years, is that we are able to really kind of accentuate the individual development. We keep it really individualized. We still have a strong team concept, but each person has their own kind of individual program. We progress gradually. I also think what makes us special is that the people in the program. You know, we have world-class people. I have the greatest job in the world. I love coming to work every day because of the people I work with. We want you to develop first as a person, second as a student, third as an athlete. In our program, we're looking for future leaders. We try and develop people into a leader in cross-country to be a leader, but also more importantly in a track, more importantly a leader in your field someday.
We have one model here at Ohio Wesleyan for the track and field team. It's hard work equals great rewards. When we talk about the holistic approach of training, you know, that encompasses everything on the track and the field, but also here in the strength and conditioning room. When you come here, one of the biggest parts of Ohio Wesleyan track and field is our strength and conditioning room. Brand new facility, great donated gift to get this facility up and running. But when we work hard, we're going to get those great rewards. The one thing we've done year in and year out is peak our athletes at the right time. And when we do that, it starts right here as well as on the track.
Selby Stadium is rich in history. We've been able to host the national championships in track and field there. We put in a brand new track. We've expanded our field event areas. And what was already the best small college stadium in the country is that much better. It adds to the experience of our student athletes. It's a tremendous and unique place that they can call home, and to also give our student athletes an opportunity to compete on the biggest stage. That's incredible, to be able to do that right here at home. The new Meeks Aquatic Center is a facility that we use weekly with our student athletes, with recovery. The therapeutic value of being in a pool allows us to add a multi-dimensional aspect to our training program. The newly renovated strength and conditioning room will inspire our student athletes and benefit them in, again, another multi-dimensional manner.
Coming into the track team and not being recruited in, I came to find a lot of camaraderie among the teammates, and the coaches as well are awesome. And the strength of the program is amazing in the sense that I came in as a sprinter, but then I've also been able to jump very well. I've been successful at jumping, which shows the versatility of the program. So
there's a big struggle between academics and athletics. I mean, I know I'm up in the morning in the pool by 6, and then I'm in class by 9 and lab by 1, and then I practice again at 4, and I get back at 8. So I mean, it's tough, but it definitely keeps me on track for life.
Our training philosophy is simple. We want our student athletes to improve, stay healthy, have success, individually and as part of a team, and have fun doing it. We want our student athletes to embrace the idea that we're training holistically. We're training the entire athlete. And in doing so, seeing is believing. Our sophomores, our juniors, our seniors, they've seen it, they believe it. And their job is to inspire our first-year students to also believe in it. Virtually every athlete in our program has had a personal best as a senior in our program. That tells me that our long-term approach, our development, is working. It's not a situation where students have an incredible freshman year and plateau. No. We're going to keep them healthy, we're going to challenge them in a supportive manner, and we're going to train the entire athlete. But in the end, their senior year will be the best. We're developing them over 4 years. When this opportunity arose, I knew Ohio Wesleyan was a world-class academic environment. My goal was to help make this track and field program a national caliber track and field program. We just needed to assemble all the pieces of the puzzle. And over the last 11 years, I think we've put those pieces of the puzzle together well, so we've been able to assemble that picture for what we envisioned. My expectations are that our student athletes go to class every day. That's why we're here. We're preparing for bigger things than just jumping far, jumping high, running fast, throwing far. Our student athletes know our professors and our faculty members on a first-name basis. They're going to develop relationships, but that begins with making sure that they're taking initiative in the classroom. Beyond that, we want our student athletes to come to practice every day, to be inspired, to work as best as they possibly can on any given day. It starts with the student athlete. I want each member of our team to take ownership in what we're doing. And in the end, they're going to be more fulfilled, their experience will be more enriched, and they're going to be able to come back as alums fulfilled, knowing they have a legacy and knowing they still have an ownership stake in what we're doing, even if it's 20 years from now. We have alums all over the world doing significant things. But within the past several years, we have Sharif Cromer, who is a Rhodes Scholar semifinalist, who is currently seeking his PhD at the University College in London. Sarah Shin is in the #1 graduate accountancy program in the nation at Wake Forest University. Kyle Herman, who was also an NCAC Man of the Year, along with Sharif and Sarah, is in Lebanon working with the Foreign Service. We have, and teaching as well. We have former athletes that really span the globe, who are doing the things they love, and the thing that I go back to is they were inspired by their faculty, their coaches, and the opportunities they had while they were here at Ohio Wesleyan University. We've won more All-Ohio championships over the last 10 years than any other program in the state. Our women have won 11 of the last 12 indoor and outdoor conference championships in the North Coast Athletic Conference. Our men have won 6 of the last 10 North Coast Athletic Conference championships. We don't want to take that lightly. And as a coach, I don't want to take credit for that. Certainly, our entire staff has a role to play. I have an incredible staff. But more importantly, we have student athletes that are here for the right reasons. They chose Ohio Wesleyan because they believe in Ohio Wesleyan. They've grown. Our student athletes do not always come in as state champions. They don't come in having made the high school national meet. They come in as good quality athletes who desire to be great athletes. And I think what we can do as a staff is inspire them, coach them to the best of our ability, and help them grow. Again, over 4 years. And after 4 years, we don't want it to be their experience to be done. We want them to be lifelong believers in the value of sport, to be lifelong believers in the value of Ohio Wesleyan. But more important than anything, each member of our team has contributed to our success. Those championships I mentioned are not a reflection of just the coaching staff or any one particular thing that we've done, but a collection of everything we do, and most importantly, the hard work and desire of each member of our team.